How are you guys? I just felt really, I had this on my heart this morning for people who might be frustrated that they're not growing on Instagram. I was talking to one of our students and she was like, I don't know what's going on, Sheila, but I go live, I post reels, but she says that her numbers aren't growing and she was really frustrated because she only had 3,000 followers. And she's looking at all of these other beauty professionals that have like tens and thousands of followers. And they're like, she's like, what's going on? Why am I not like her? Number one, I understand because, you know, when you go on Instagram these days, even just like at a party or something like that, and then you meet people and they're like, oh, give me your Instagram handle. When you have a lot of followers, when I give the account with a lot of followers, they look at me a little differently. But then when I give like my family account that has zero aesthetic sense at all and not that many followers, if you have a private family account, it's different. There is like a reaction from people when you have a lot of followers. So this is for those of you who might be frustrated you're not growing on Instagram. You're not growing on Instagram, you're not growing on TikTok, you're not growing on Facebook, you're not growing on YouTube. Because number one, I want you to know that you're not alone.
Welcome to Pretty Rich Podcast. My name is Sheila Bella, founder of Sheila Bella Microblading. I am also the American Academy of Micropigmentation Board President, and I am the CEO of Pretty Rich Bosses. I am the mother of 3 sons and the proud wife of William James Rouge III. My journey started as a broke server at a sports bar wearing a schoolgirl outfit, serving beer and avocado fries. And I got fired from that job. It was crazy. And within 3 years, I became a multi-millionaire as a brow artist. When the pandemic hit and my salon was shut down, I was devastated until I realized that opportunity doesn't go away. It just changes location. So I built my second multi-million-dollar business online, proving to my own imposter syndrome that it wasn't the business, it was me and my knack for making money. So, how did I go from being an uneducated immigrant from the Philippines to being featured in Forbes magazine, Bravo, NBC, and CEO Weekly? Well, all by the grace of God and realizing that I was my own Prince Charming. I had to be my own life jacket because I had more control over my life than I thought I did. And literally, all it took for me was to finally decide that I wasn't gonna be mediocre anymore. The conversations in this podcast are going to show you that you're not alone, that really none of us know what we're doing, and it's also gonna equip you with the tools necessary to help you do exactly what I should have done all along, which is to believe in myself, stop waiting for permission, and skip the line. It's gonna help you create your perfect job and hire yourself as CEO. Because power is never given to you. You just have to take it. And hey, I want to feature you on this podcast. And all you have to do is text me the word podcast to 310-388-4588, along with any and all questions that you may have, and I will answer them here, along with a shout out. Are you ready, Beauty Boss? Let's go.
If you're a permanent makeup artist, let me just give you a quick tip. If you're a permanent makeup artist and you want more shout outs, you want to be featured on things, I actually highly suggest collaborating with the AAM, because the AAM, the American AAM PMU board on Instagram, we're always looking for content to share. So if you had an amazing piece of work one day and you're so proud of it, I would totally message the AAM PMU board and see if you can be featured. Okay, so that's tip number 1, because it'll showcase your work to, the 20,000 followers that the AAM has. Okay, so back to the topic. If you're frustrated or not growing on Instagram, when you're first starting out as a PMU artist or lash artist, followers are really important. Have you ever heard, I forgot where I heard this the first time, but the first time I heard it, it changed my life. Have you ever heard the saying that you only need 100 true fans to be successful? 1,000 true fans is all you need for a lifetime. Do you believe that, or is that a bunch of malarkey? What do you guys think? Do you believe that 1,000 true fans is all you need for a lifetime? I forgot where I heard this before, but there couldn't be a truer statement when it comes to growing your business. Think about it. My church has 500 attendees. And from what my pastor said, about 50% of them tithe. That's really high for a church. That's really high. So it got me thinking about this topic. Do you really only need 1,000 true fans? Right? Do you want to grow? Do I want to grow? Of course I want to grow. But I'm not so hyper focused on it. And I think that's what's helped me grow, is that my focus was not necessarily on just more and growth. I have the mentality that if I pour into the 10 people, the 100 people, the 1,000 people, just 1,000, right, that are on here who really get what I'm trying to say, get what I'm about, the people that resonate with my heart, the people that I know I can really help. Because think of, if I'm going to put on my profile, permanent makeup and lash business coach, that is not catering to everybody. That's catering to a very specific niche market and it's not even for all beauty entrepreneurs. Although I do help other professions, like I have real estate agents in my program, I have chocolatiers in my program, I have birth coaches in my program. But my focus is helping people who, in the same area that I had success in, which is brows and lashes and going online for the beauty industry. That's where I made multi-millions of dollars. And so those are the people that I'm trying to help. I'm trying to find, the people that really hear, that will listen to my message, that will listen to my story and really resonate with it. Because I think sometimes when we go on here, it feels almost like we're just creating content for the abyss. You feel like you spend all this time creating, you get all dressed, and you go on social media. Maybe you're like, I'm going to film 5 TikToks today. I'm going to film all my reels today. And you put in all this effort on like this caption. Maybe you sit in your car and you're pouring your heart out on this caption. And it just does, it feels like, who's even listening to this? And then you have the same like 5 people liking your stuff. When you do all that, you're wondering, is this hitting anybody? Do people care? Aside from my mom and my sister and that one client that happens to just really, really love me. Is this going to get in front of my ideal client? Right? I get it. But there's a humongous difference, okay? Going back to the root of this whole thing, there's a humongous difference between followers and fans. There's a big difference between followers and fans. Okay, followers just kind of scroll through your stuff. I'm a follower of a lot of people. I like to follow them. But I haven't bought anything from them. So there are people that I'm followers of, right? Accounts that I'm followers of. And there's accounts that I'm like fans of. Like I buy that Kardashian makeup like it's nobody's business. I love Skims. I love Kylie's lip kit. I still do. It's so good. Right? I guess I'm a fan. I guess so. Here's my money. So the saying, you only need 1,000 fans for a lifetime, makes so much sense. Because if you have 1,000 customers for everything that you produce, what would happen if you have 1,000 customers for everything that you produce? You'll be rich. So I want to make that shift. That shift, like Anthony Truck says, shift. Right now, next time you're creating something, you don't need more followers. You need more fans. And the first goal is to turn your current followers, however many you might have, into a fan, into people who will support your business and buy from you. I am focused on the 1,000 people on here. The 1,000 people. I have 72,000 followers. But there's probably only 1,000 of you that I can say are my people. You know what I mean? My lifers. I am focused on pouring into you. Because if I was focused on pouring into everyone, including strangers, that's so uncomfortable. And that's so overwhelming. And I don't even know what I could possibly say to cater to those people. And so, as I'm speaking right now, I'm only catering to you guys that have been watching this since the very beginning. If you are trying to build your beauty business and it's a struggle, I want you to focus on turning your current followers into fans through vulnerability and authenticity. If everybody who was following you was a customer, you'd be booked. If you're an employer and you have artists, your girls would be booked. Your artists would be booked. I would focus first on turning your current followers into paying clients. Don't stop until your current followers have all been in your chair. How many followers do you have? I want to know, what's the average here? How many followers does your current beauty business have? And how many do you want? My question is, have all of those people been in your chair? My question for you, especially for those of you with only a few hundred, not just only a few hundred, a few hundred, have you talked to them? Because that's a manageable number to talk to. Like, you could connect with that many people. Have you messaged them on Instagram? Have you spoken to them on the phone? Have you done a video call with them? Have you got on their profile and commented on their stuff genuinely without trying to sell them something? And that's where I started. I started with the people that I knew that were in my circle, the people that, I used to work with, I went to school with, and I started there. I started conversations there. It's Thanksgiving week. Kids are off school. It's been a crazy day for me personally. What is this about when the kids, I love kids. I want more. My husband and I talk about possibly having more, but I have 3, and yet they drive me crazy. They drive me absolutely crazy sometimes. But they're so stinking cute. And, it's Thanksgiving. I am hosting. I'm cooking for about 20 people. And I'm not asking for help. I'm asking for a little help. But I just really think I can do it. I really think so. I don't know, call me crazy. Follow my stories and see what my journey is like. Today, what did I do? I mapped out all of my groceries, already my menu and what the grocery list is going to be. And my plan is tomorrow at 6 in the morning, I'm going to go to Whole Foods. I think Whole Foods opens at 7. And I'm going to be there first thing in the morning because nobody's going to be there. And I'm going to get all of my Thanksgiving shopping done. Not a good plan. Who's with me on that? I'm going to Starbucks, I'm on my list, and I'm going to go there early in the morning. And, I really love hosting Thanksgiving. To me, it's Christmas part 1, but it's a really great, start of the Christmas season. Although I start on November 1st. It's just, gratitude is everything. It's everything. how do you function in this world without gratitude? You know, and this whole concept that we just talked about, all you need for a lifetime is 1,000 true fans. 1,000 true fans. That is quite attainable for all of us. So instead of looking outside your circle for more, right? Let's be grateful this week for the community that we have on our platform, where we get to serve people and engage with people in deep conversation. I am grateful to anybody that made it up to this point in this video. I am so grateful for you, because you and I are probably very similar. For some reason, you enjoy my company. And I'm so grateful for you. I couldn't appreciate you more. So yeah, all you need in life is 1,000 true fans. I have a couple questions here. By the way, I'm going to do some Q&A, and then I got to get back to my Thanksgiving tornado. I've been watching you for a while. Thank you. I love what you do. I'm definitely a fan. But why do I need a coach? This is a great question. Why do I need a coach? So for those of you who don't know, I am a beauty business coach. I was one of the first, okay? Beauty business coach. Why do you need a coach? I need a coach. You know, there are no such thing as a shortcut. There is no such thing as a shortcut, but I really think that having a mentor is the closest thing to it. There is a next level for all of us. No matter what that is, I think the best way to grow, the quickest way to grow is to pour into your 1,000, and the quickest way to grow is to find somebody that's done it before. And this is something that I feel like our society has gotten more and more used to over time. I think it started with first of all, it started with school. It started with personal trainers. And then come in the life coaches. I know people who have been life coaching for 20 years. I think Marie Forleo was one of the first people to dive into that industry. Marie Forleo, right? So, and then came business coaching, which is basically consulting. But then in order to find a good consultant, you want to make sure that people actually know what they're doing. And the first question you should ask any business coach is, have you done this before? What's your track record? Not only have you yourself, as the coach, have you done it before? Have you done it for other people before? And do you have proof of concept? I'm really proud of Pretty Rich Bosses, our coaching program, and our track record. We have a double your income or your money back guarantee. Double your income by the end of your time with us. Double your income or your money back. What do you have to lose? I want to know, because I am very open to talking about the average revenue for lash artists and brow artists. If you guys are comfortable with it, what would double your current income be? What is it? 10,000, 15,000, 24,000, 50,000, 6,000? What would that look like? And then what do you do? Are you a brow artist? Are you a permanent makeup artist? And the reason why I am so in favor of us being transparent about our numbers and stop tiptoeing around it is because it keeps us down when we don't know what's possible. It keeps us down when we don't know what do you guys know what your friends make? What would you do with $6,000 a month? Oh, it's euro. 6,000 euro a month. What would you do with that extra income if you had basically another income stream? How would your life change if success was guaranteed? Right? And it's my world. I can guarantee it, because in the real world, you can't guarantee success. But in my program, I guarantee it. What would it look like for you to double your income? Invest in trainings and travel. Yes. So if success is guaranteed, why wouldn't you give it a shot? Success is literally guaranteed. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about my coaching program, Pretty Rich Bosses. If this is intriguing for you, check it out. Go to SheilaBella.com/apply. I am offering 60-minute strategy calls. And let's get you on a call for coaching. Let me guarantee your success. Let me do it. Your real friends don't even do that for you. I am the best. This is why I call myself your beauty business bestie. Right? Your rich beauty biz BFF. Because I am so confident that you will double your income. Go to SheilaBella.com/testimonials and you will see the slew of successful people. The slew of successful people that have made it. It's not about the price, it's about the results. I think the majority of successful people say yes often. They say yes, they evaluate, and they adjust. They say yes, they evaluate, and they adjust. And that has been my business strategy since the very beginning. I never wrote out a formal business plan. I never wrote it down before I went for it. I just went for it. And yet I know so many people that feel like they need to have a business plan in order to do anything, to accomplish anything. And that's just the furthest thing from the truth. You say yes, then you evaluate, and then you adjust. And that's just the way it is. Even years and years from now, Elon Musk is adjusting right now. He's adjusting. You say yes, then you evaluate and you adjust. Because it's not you don't have to take a chance. It's guaranteed. Go to SheilaBella.com/apply and get on a strategy call. I guarantee you won't have a call as insightful as this. If you have not joined my free Facebook group, Beauty Biz Secrets, go ahead and do that. And I hope to see you guys this weekend. Have a wonderful week planning for Thanksgiving. And we'll be in touch soon.
Hey, thanks so much for listening to today's episode of Pretty Rich Podcast. If you want to continue the conversation longer, check me out on Instagram. It's my favorite place to connect with you guys at Real Sheila Bella. I'm happy to answer any of your questions or simply to chat and get to know you better. And if you end up doing something super awesome like screenshotting this episode and reposting it on your stories, that would put the biggest smile on my face. Don't forget to tag me. I appreciate every share and love feedback from my listeners. Also, do you have my number? Because if we're going to keep hanging out, you should probably have my number. So you can actually text me. That's right. You can text me at 310-388-4588. And if you're sick and tired of doing business alone and you're interested in accelerating your success by hiring a business coach or joining our mentorship program called Pretty Rich Bosses, go ahead and just apply. Why not? Check it out. Go to SheilaBella.com/apply. And we'll schedule a free strategy session with either myself or one of my advisors. And of course, I gotta include my kids. So here to send us off are Bo and Gray. Gray, say share with your friends.
Share with friends.
Please review my mommy on iTunes.
iTunes.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Hey, Bo, can you tell everybody what our family motto is?
Yeah. I can do hard things.
I can do hard things. Good job, buddy.